everybody. Everybody there? And give it a few minutes. Get all set up here where I can see. I'm painting tonight. Anybody else painting? I'm actually kind of tired. I need to stop. Got it going. I don't know if I can. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, guys. I know y'all hate waiting around on me. I'm sorry. Working on this buffet tonight, and I'm looking at this thing thinking, oh my gosh, I need to have my roots done. And if Sarah's watching, I'm sorry. I'm going to call you soon. You know, the things we see. Anyway, if you're on here, will you say hi? And I'm going to paint, I don't know if you remember this buffet. I did a little Saltwash last night. I did it with the chocolate. I'm using Wise Owl paint tonight, or on this piece. The first was a chocolate with the Saltwash in it. This color right here is gray linen. And then I'm going over it with, oh Lord, Isle Avenue, and it's kind of a white creamy color. You can see it. So I've already done a little bit. I'll turn it here. See, I've done that. So we're working on this side to now, and we've got some really cool things in mind. It's not anywhere close to being finished, and I am gonna check comments here in a minute. Y'all know I can't see the phone way over there, but I've got my iPad down here so I can look in just a minute. All right, so I've got, these are the same brushes that I used on that buffet with the black, white, and gray. So I've got this natural bristle brush that is not really a chip brush because it's bigger than a chip brush, and it doesn't have those tiny little ends. It's pretty flat, so it's nice. And then I've got two sizes. I don't know that I'll end up using this though. I might, but I don't know that I will. But I'm doing this kind of the same way I did the buffet. And we're just, right now, this is just the first coat. So it's not gonna look real pretty right now. We're still gonna add another coat to it. And then we'll go back and distress it back where we can see the other colors. But I've got an old rag, because you know that's what I do. And I'm wiping off the excess so I don't get too much. Just painting on there, can you see? Yeah. I'm not getting too thick on the edges because that's the area that I'll be sanding back, and I don't want it to be hard to get to those other layers. So just doing a light layer. So this buffet, and I'm working on a glass cabinet as well, and I'll do a live on it one day this week. But this buffet is going to end up looking pretty cool, I hope, if everything goes as planned. You know how sometimes they don't. So I'm just not putting a whole lot of pressure. I'm not trying to get a huge, great coverage here. You're also okay with some of these lines because you're going to go back over it with another coat, and you'll soften up a lot of those lines when you go back over with the second coat. So we'll go back and after we're done, we'll distress some of these darker areas so we can see more of the dark. We're going for kind of a rustic, old world look. And this piece is not for sale. It is a custom. So, but I like the way you can see the salt wash through it. Just have to make sure that you don't push down too hard because you don't want full coverage on the edges. Like I said, we're going to distress that back. And you can go back over those lines and kind of soften them up a little bit. But you might just want to, I think I'll just wait until after it dries and I go for the second coat. Make sure I'm not blocking because I'm bad about just blocking the view. So we had 2 foot of snow last week and it was 75 degrees today. It's crazy. I mean, there's still snow in my driveway and it was 75 degrees. We're just not used to that here in Arkansas. Doesn't make sense to me. Any place that there would be natural shadowing, you want to kind of leave it, because that's where you're going to go back to distress the darker parts to show through. Because this has salt wash on it, it really doesn't matter which way you. We're going for a super textured look anyway, so it doesn't matter which way you paint. You don't have to go straight with the lines. Almost like feathering around the edges and lifting the brush a little bit so it doesn't get so much paint on the edges. These brushes I actually got on Amazon. I think they were called like European chip brushes. They're kind of cool. They're not very expensive at all. I think for a package of 5 different sizes, it was like 12 bucks. And these work really well for doing these. Now these are not gonna last very long. They will probably get you through maybe 2, maybe 3 pieces. But they're really good. Okay, I think there was any other questions. Unless I missed them, I'm sorry. If I did, we're gonna go on. Because I know y'all would rather me be painting. See, I skipped that dip there because that's where like dirt would most likely sit, is in that dip there. So I just kind of skipped over it. Because we want it to be darker, or like a shadow or something, not really dirt, maybe just a shadow. Like I said, it will definitely get a second coat of this, this color. White always needs more than one coat. I can hear the door squeaking into my paint. So quiet. I wish y'all could talk to me while we're doing these things. So if I play any music on Facebook, I'll mute it. Because it don't belong to me. We all had to go through junior high. It's almost too tall for me. It's a big buffet. It's a tall one. I don't want to get up. When we get finished, we'll be able to see all three of these colors. And that's it. That's what we're doing tonight. I'm gonna finish putting this coat on here, and then I'm gonna call it a night because I'm tired. I've been working all day. Let me check to see if there's any questions real quick. I usually listen to music, Karen. I usually either have my, depends on if there's anybody here. If there's anybody here, then I have my AirPods on. If there's not, then I've got the Bose speaker booming. Yeah, it does take some practice to know the areas to lead back, and then how heavy to sand it back. It can take some practice, but keep going, keep trying, because it's a cool finish. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I will see you. I probably won't be painting tomorrow. I've got several things I need to do, so maybe I'll be back on Thursday. Anyway, thanks a lot. Bye.